Hello my friends, Kaitlyn here, and today I'm going to tell you my advice for my 16-year-old self. My friend Pat, who has a really amazing and inspirational YouTube channel, asked me what advice I would give to my 16-year-old self. So 1, you should totally go check out his channel after this video, and 2, I have so much to say. Okay, going back in time. So hey 16-year-old Kaitlyn, it is 26-year-old Kaitlyn. First of all, hey, you lived past 18. I know you thought you were gonna die once you graduated because you didn't know what life consisted of once you had to be an adult. But hey, it's not so bad. Your acne mostly went away except for some hormonal flare-ups. You actually learned how to make your hair look gosh darn awesome. And you learned that flare skirts and funky knee-high socks are maybe not your best look. Now, I'm going to tell you some things that you probably don't want to hear because you think you have it all figured out. Unfortunately, you don't. And really, none of us do. But I do know more than you because I've lived it. First of all, you're not gonna marry your high school boyfriend. I know some people do, like those 2 lovebirds that started dating in freshman year and now they're married and have 2 beautiful children. But you, honey, nope. And I'm not telling you this in order to break your heart. I'm really telling you this to help you so that you will not try to tamp yourself down in order to stay in a relationship that's not going to work out. Don't squish yourself into a little box trying to be what you think he wants you to be. This is not an end-all be-all relationship. You shouldn't let yourself be treated like you're less than because you are not less than. Second, there is so much more to life than school. I know that is pretty much what you have dedicated your life to since you were in 5th grade, but here is some helpful information. Good grades are great. They will help you get into a good college, but they are not everything. Actually retaining a good amount of that information that you learned and applying it to your life is far more valuable. Also, I know now that the reason you're compelled to be perfect is because you're trying to prove those mean moms and jerk elementary school kids that you're a worthwhile human being. But 1, their opinions of you do not matter. And 2, you are absolutely a worthwhile human being and it has nothing to do with anyone but yourself. The third thing that you should know is that you are not as shy or as socially awkward as you believe yourself to be. Yeah, the world feels big and scary and you feel out of place, but half the battle is just going to war in the first place. And by war, I mean making small talk with that person sitting 2 seats over from you and taking the risk of making a new friend. Fourth, accept that mental illness and depression are real things and that they are a part of your life. When it gets so bad that you start drowning in thoughts of suicide, do not hesitate to ask someone for help. Do not hesitate to go to a doctor and find a medication that works for you. Do not hesitate to get into therapy. Sometimes it's about finding the right therapist. In the past, you had the wrong therapists. Do not feel ashamed of the chemical imbalance in your body. People don't feel ashamed for having a broken leg. They go to the doctor, get a cast that'll help it heal. This is just you helping to heal your brain. And 5th, enjoy each moment like it is the last moment like it that you will ever have, because in many ways, it is. Now don't go all YOLO and jump off any bridges, that's unnecessary. But enjoy having the time to write and paint and read for fun. Enjoy not having to work a job to have your basic needs met. Enjoy having parents that for the most part take care of you. Enjoy having grandparents that are alive and healthy. Enjoy getting to spend your time at fun activities like art, or dance, or choir without having to spend an exorbitant amount of money in order to participate. Enjoy the little things like cuddling your dog or eating all of the ice cream. You are so worthwhile, and I know it's hard to feel like your life means anything when you're 16 and life hasn't really turned out the way that you imagined it when you were a kid, but know that you will absolutely make an impact in your lifetime. It may not be exactly what you expected, but it absolutely makes you worthwhile. You are worthwhile, you are unique, you are loved, and you deserve to find happiness. Back to the future. So what do you guys think? What advice would you give to a younger version of yourself? Tell me down in the comments. Plus, remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys on Thursday. It's the end screen time with some links to some cool videos and some blogs that you should read.